day after Labor Day, actually. Hope you guys had a long, good holiday weekend. It is roughly 11:30 in the morning, almost afternoon. Like we said on Friday when we were doing our used car lot walk, we are actually trying to separate the lot walk and diving into these used cars that we have. Specifically, to kind of shorten the video so it's not like 10 plus minutes long, and so we can kind of dedicate the proper time to each section of the videos that we want to without trying to rush through it. So it's nothing too new, it's just separating the videos to 2 separate days. Just let us know if you want to see anything or know anything about these cars that are on the lot, because today we're actually going to be diving into some of the more older vehicles, because usually our lot ranges roughly 30 to 40 days before the whole lot cycles through. These are the kind of outliers where they're actually closer to 80, 90 days old rather than 30 or 40 days. So right now let's just kind of dive into it. So this one over here is going to be a Range Rover. It is 2018 Range Rover Eclipse HTC. Looks like a very clean car. Interior looks really clean, really clean. Black leather, looks like it has the ventilated seats. Might have navigation here if I look at that correctly. But clean interior. This car has been on the lot for about 85 days, so that's actually a very, very long time. Has roughly 22,000 miles on it. This looks like a very higher trim than the normal Land Rover vehicles. Yeah, the back looks just as clean. No wear and tear, anything like that. This car is basically brand spanking new. Looks like it does come with some accessories, like a little cargo bin, floor mats, all season mats. I think this is, I'm not sure what this is exactly. But it comes with like a lot of the original, specifically, floor mats that are branded Land Rover. And it looks like this is a power liftgate as well. Awesome. Convenient for very short individuals like myself. But this has been on the, like I said, this vehicle has been on the lot for roughly about 85 days. It is priced as of right now, $38,000. So that's actually not a bad price for a fairly new and very, very clean vehicle, because it is a clean Carfax. It's been owned by only one person, so whoever gets it is going to be the second individual to actually own this car. Stop. Next one is going to be the Toyota Range Rover, Toyota 4Runner. This is a 2019 Range Rover Premium SR5. Cloth interior. Looks actually very, very clean. Yeah, everything looks clean. I don't smell anything weird on it, because usually when people smoke in vehicles like these, you kind of get that little stale smell, but it looks like it smells clean. It's been on the lot for roughly about 94 days, much longer than the Land Rover itself. Clean Carfax has been owned by a couple of people, roughly 26,000 miles on it, and it's priced right now for $42,000. And since it's a fairly new Toyota vehicle itself, this is the third seater. All the seats are down right now, but it does look like it's the third row seating. Second row. Lots of extra space back here for the seats down. Here's your third row. Very convenient, especially if you are looking for a family vehicle that's not a minivan and the third row seating. These 4Runners are actually the big vehicles that people run into the ground. And it's not surprising to see one of these in the lot right now because usually they're much older.
I was surprised that this was one of the older ones that you were going to show up.
Yes, it's actually 94 days.
Yeah.
Clean Carfax, like I said. No damages, like good maintenance on it. It's only 2019, so it's only a couple years old.
Okay.
And Toyota, when they make the cars right, when they don't have any issues or changing in any of their main production line processes, these cars last forever. Because I've had family members who have these who have like 2,000 miles, 200,000 miles on it, and it's still running. So, good vehicle, especially for, let's see here, $42,000. So that's actually not bad, especially with like how limited inventory is. Something like this used, perfect. The last one is going to be a Genesis 2021 G70. My apologies, G70. It's the sedan, the lowest trim sedan for the Genesis brand. This is part of the ones of the new Genesis brand, not Planet Hyundai or Hyundai Genesis. It's just Genesis. This is the 2.0 Elite version. So that means that this car is decked out. A lot of these are already originally decked out, but it has the leather, it has navigation, all the sensing suite, all that. Like you had power seats, and then in the back, see the papers back here, are just the original stickers themselves. But this car is clean. This car is actually, it looks like it is a demo vehicle that we usually do through our service drive, where managers or customers who actually own a Genesis who need a loaner get a Genesis loaner vehicle. So that means they drive a Genesis out of here while their car's being serviced. So this means is this has basically been only used as a loaner vehicle. It has 3,000 miles on it. Brand spanking new, and it's still under the new car warranty. And it is priced today for $41,000, and it's been in inventory for 77 days. So it's been in inventory for a little while. It's a luxury vehicle. It is, as compared to BMW and all that stuff. So nice little car. Like if you're looking for something a little bit fancier, a little bit more sporty, but also want that luxury, this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. And most of our Genesis are all-wheel drive vehicles. Very rarely do we get a rear-wheel drive. But so you'll get a all-wheel drive vehicle, luxury vehicle, clean, one, only owned by us specifically because it's usually just a loaner vehicle that we have.
Yeah. Cool.
All these mats box in here, so that means like all the mats are inside, or all Genesis mats. So 3 vehicles on the lot that's been here more than 30-40 days. Most of these cars have been sitting here for a long time. No issues with them. They've just been sitting here. I mean, we don't often get too many cars that sit here because they haven't actually been pretty good about cycling these cars out. But now that we kind of getting to the point where the inventory is so small, people are kind of looking for the more convenient vehicles, and these are kind of more higher trim vehicles with leather or more navigation or technology that people really don't need, but if you do, or you kind of like these brands, you have them. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment and let us know what you would like to see. We are going to try to do more these used cars spotlights where we dive into like 3 cars each and kind of highlight them a little bit, just kind of say, hey, this is what we have after the Friday lot walk. So usually we'll be doing these on Mondays, but since Labor Day was on a Monday, we're doing it today, so thank you for joining us.